So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Hello Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me it's a real thrill to be here.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary and we should be in for something very special. So straight into the... shooting chance!
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And here's Johnson.
Johnson really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Ruben Diaz spots it and intercepts. And there's his chance to lead the counter. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, a player that's very much moulded in the role of the traditional Spanish number 5 is Rodri. He certainly has the sort of physique that would allow him to do the job. He has both the muscle and the brains to provide the creative and defensive support whenever necessary.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Kamada. And here's Mateta. Mateta makes a dash for it. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Crunching tackle. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. It's a good spell of possession, this. Foot in. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Wharton. Lovely pass, but can he get there? A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
And it's Munoz. Oh, super ball! Hoisted in. Now he's off and running. That's a throw. Wharton. Bernardo Silva venturing down the left. C.R.Y cuts out the pass. Still goalless at the moment. Rodri. And here's Johnson. And it's Kamada. Couldn't squeeze it through. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Haaland gets flagged offside. Some good work on the right flank here. The referee's awarded a free kick. It's just beyond his reach. Mitchell getting this one clear. Kamada. C.R.Y. Now it's Foden. Now it's Doku. Doku! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Doku clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And here's Pino, and he's in on goal. Rodri. And a goal here would be the ultimate pick-me-up just before the break. Munoz. Lacroix. Kamada. Jeremy Pino. Now it's Mateta. And it's Kamada. Back where it came from. Knocks it into space. Crystal Palace have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do. Crystal Palace with the corner. They're first.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Shot, surely! And again! Foden tries to play it through. And that signals the end of the first period. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. So there was the first half.
Well, it was great to see them try to turn their possession and chances into a goal. They definitely wanted one before the break, and okay, while it didn't happen, things could start changing if they can continue in the same manner.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. So straight into the second half.
Crystal Palace clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Oh, easy pickings there. Not the most convincing of passes. Kamada. Here's Mateta. Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional. Well, there's the clearance.
Crystal Palace couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
That's a nicely shaped ball. And the pass is intercepted. Mateta looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Still waiting for the game to take off here. 0-0. Can he get on the end of this? Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy.
The attendance for this match was
And it's Kamada.
29,514.
60 minutes played. Picked out, is having a shot! Really nicely worked opportunity, that. Some lovely exchanges.
Mateta really did pass up on a good opportunity then, but some of the build-up play was absolutely majestic.
Corner number 2 then. And now they can spring out of defence. Foden. Jeremy Pino. A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. And it's Wharton. Played back.
Well, he just didn't have any support.
Looking tidy in possession here. Spread to the right. Tries to pass it through. Oh, what has happened? Great chance! Well taken goal. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Well, I'm giving him full marks for the way he exploited the space, Peter, but you really shouldn't be left unmarked in the middle like that. I don't think he could believe his luck.
So the first goal of the game.
Look, you can't deny that it's a blow, but this game is far from unsalvageable. That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Just about up to 75 minutes. That's been slipped through. He's picked his way through.
Manchester really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
And here's Pino. Nicely weighted ball. It's a good run he's making out on the left. Oh, that pass isn't the best.
Substitution on the field. Number 10, Yeremy Pino.
Crystal
Number
Palace
11,
have now used
Johnson.
up all but one of their
Number
substitution
20,
windows.
Number 18,
Some intricate passing, looking to progress the
coming
ball.
on the field. Number 7, number 22.
Still just
number
that single
19,
goal and we are
Hughes.
nearly done.
Number 8, Jefferson
Lerma.
Lerma. Substitution in progress.
Doku.
This is the time you need that pace.
C.R.Y. C.R.Y. going face to face with his great rival. Chance for a shot! And no mistake. And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas. That was easy, almost too easy.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, at this stage, Peter, it's going to come down to how badly they want to win this. Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now. Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And he's intervened well there. The final seconds now. Lerma. Sarr. Gehi deals with that comfortably. Looking for the run. Hughes. How they wanted to win. They did everything to win, but time has beaten them. Well, nothing to separate. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere, and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters, who are ready now to perform. So things are underway. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, the midfielder Ryan Gravenberch is just very cultured, Peter. Another really fine product from the famous Amsterdam production line. And just like so many of their alumni, he's shown wonderful intelligence and versatility, and of course vision whenever he's played. I think he's a tremendous all-round talent.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. C.R.Y. Both sides exercising caution for now. And Konate. Oh, can he get onto this? McAllister. Gravenberch. Kamada did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Jeremy Pino. Lacroix. And Munoz. Ekitike does really well to win the ball there. Crystal Palace yet to have an attempt on goal. Richards. Kamada. And it's Pino. Ekitike. And it's C.R.Y. Here's Jones. C.R.Y. And it's C.R.Y. Oh, good-looking ball. Now it's Pino. Pino gets on his bike and on the move. Oh, he's been caught now. Shot at goal! Jones. To McAllister. Kamada. Wharton. Brennan Johnson. Jones. Wharton. Oh, there's a probing ball. Gravenberch. McAllister. Approaching the half-hour mark. Richards makes the interception. C.R.Y. It's there! And we have liftoff! Liverpool are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Gravenberch. Ekitike. Jones. Now that's well seen too. Wharton. Crystal Palace couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Arteta. Defending was strong and firm. Well timed, excellent interception. And it's Wharton. And here's Mateta. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Mitchell. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. That is good alertness. Wharton. This is a promising build-up. Konate. Ekitike is onto it in a flash. And here's Mateta. He's chosen to go back.
Modern football for you and all that pressing.
Now it's Johnson. Robertson deals with that comfortably. Ekitike. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. So a temporary halt to the action. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness perhaps the only things lacking. Crystal Palace go in at half-time with a game to chase.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. So straight into the second half. He's having a hit! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Wharton. And it's Kamada.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
And here's Mateta. Mateta. There they go, hunting in packs. And here's Johnson. This looks promising. Forced to go back. C.R.Y. Passes short and sharp. That's Pino. Kamada. Pino. Ekitike. Liverpool appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
And the counter is on. Ambitious ball here. And he cuts out the supply. Ekitike is sporting a guilty look after that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Crystal Palace still this single goal behind.
997.
Tries one from range. Oh, that is really good tenacity. Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. Crystal Palace with the corner, they're first. Wharton goes short. And here's Wharton. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
Crystal Palace really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
That is a brilliant interception. And here's Johnson. Gravenberg. Now it's Pino, played back. Passing nice and neat. Played out wide. The cutback. That's a decent clearance. Jones clears it away. Crystal Palace have reclaimed it. And it's Kamada. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Crystal Palace have not got very long if they hope to rescue this. They're being urged forward by great home support, but they need something to go their way pretty soon, Peter.
Kamada. Just about up to 75 minutes. Jeremy Pino. And here's Johnson. Oh, so for a shot! It's their second corner of the game. Wharton plays it short. Well, it's gone out again, and so we'll have a repeat corner. Crystal Palace have their third corner.
Substitution on the field. Number 10, Yeremy Pino. Number 18, Canada. Coming on the field.
Wharton with the short one.
Number
The
8,
message is clear, none shall pass.
Substitution.
Crystal Palace?
Really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Crystal Palace have now used up all but one of their substitution windows. C.R.Y. And here's Johnson. It's a really well-measured ball. That is lovely. Johnson. Surely! And he hits the net. Right back in it. Almost no time remaining. Game still on. That was fabulous. The most adept of touches, the smoothest of finishes.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, needless to say, Peter, they're eager to get going, but you have to wonder how much these boys have left in the tank.
And it's been played through, and he's running. Can he finish? And that was struck with genuine force.
Gakpo clearly feels he did everything right there. He really wasn't that far away.
Substitution on the field. Number 11.
The two coaches are
Johnson.
signalling changes here,
Number
both at the same
20.
time.
Coming on the field. Number 29. Number
Hughes.
19.
Well, they shouldn't be
Hughes.
dawdling at this stage. They need to
Substitution
get the
in
ball
progress.
in the mixer and quickly.
Endo. Oh, he's found support out wide. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being.
There will be 3 minutes at a time.
Mitchell is there, and he can get that clear. Lerma.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Aimed beyond the defence, played up towards the front line. And that is it, the referee has seen enough. A good watch, more than a good watch actually. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here.
Hello,
A
everybody,
clear
and
night,
welcome
all
to
the
today's
ingredients for a
match.
showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Just listen to that noise. There's Pino! He's done very well to get to that.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And we have our very first corner. Opts to play it back. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Mateta. Shot a goal! They've scored! That is a super smooth goal. Beautiful manoeuvring of the ball and splendid authority in the finish.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
So, a breakthrough already. Robertson making good progress. And it's Robertson. Knocks it into space. Kamada. Now it's Johnson. Munoz. It's a good run down the right. Threads one in. The cutback. Pino! Denied by an instinctive save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
C.R.Y. Passing is crisp and sharp. Crystal Palace leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Endo. Crystal Palace currently a goal to the good and with the lion's share of the ball. Jones. Endo. And that's a good ball. And it's Endo. Aims beyond the defence. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. He's not got that quite right. Wharton. And here's Johnson. Played out towards the right wing. Oh, some astute defending there. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Wharton. And it's Munoz. Brennan Johnson. Oh, strongly challenged there. Jones. Gravenberg. And Endo. Ekitike. And here's Isak. And the shot! It's hit the upright. Oh, he has stuck it into his own net.
That can happen to anyone. It's truly, truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Well, that's something you don't expect at a match like this, but I guess you have to take whatever way it comes, and very gratefully.
Munoz. And the return pass. And Johnson. Nice sequence of passes, this. He's in a great position here. Great chance!
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
Now it's Pino. C.R.Y. Ekitike. Munoz. Now, can they get him away? And the shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Isak actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Isak!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Now, who's going to be first to this? And it's Endo. He's going for goal! Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world.
I don't think anyone's really surprised that he's tried that, Peter. He's certainly confident in smacking one from range.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. C.R.Y. Brennan Johnson. There he goes, motoring forward. Oh, nice touch. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Jones. Endo.
They want to make the most of this turnover.
Deep into stoppage time. And here's Pino. Mateta. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. And here's Kamada. And he's in on goal. And he whips it in. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. That's the end of the first 45. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. Well, they've gone toe-to-toe for those 45 minutes, and at half-time the score is 1-1. The second half is up and running. And it's Pino. Mateta, who's set up one goal so far. Kamada. And here's Johnson, chance for a shot!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Kamada. And it's C.R.Y. Richards. To Kamada. Stood up well to him there. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Well, if he's serious about trying from this range, I think he must feel he can generate the power. Big ask.
Wharton receives it in a good position here. The ball goes in. And that has been cleared.
Is that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Henderson claims comfortably.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Wharton.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And it's Wharton. Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. He's shaping up to have a crack from here.
It's not a good idea in affording free kicks in these positions.
And that's left him on the seat of his pants. Munoz unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Richards. Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly. Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Endo. Passes coming off in quick succession here. This looks promising. It's run loose here. Johnson. Liverpool appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Jones. And here's Isak. Oh, good-looking ball. Now it's Mateta. Can he spark a counter here? Mateta. And here's Pino. Strokes it back. Knocks it out wide. Can he get on the end of this? Van Dijk does really well there. He is strong. Now, what about a counter-attack? Oh, this is a great position.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
And it's Kamada. Nice control. The referee's awarded a free kick. Well, he's playing innocent. He has every reason to. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
Well, with him already been on a yellow, he should know much better than that.
C.R.Y. Number 11,
Lerma
Johnson. Number 20,
tries to play it through. Mateta! And he should have made them pay.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Substitution.
Crystal Palace have their second corner now. And it's been taken short. Just eases him off the ball. Liverpool have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Mateta. Good ball, good take. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or...
Tries a shot! Oh, good finish! And again they hit the front. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Crystal Palace with the lead.
You have to credit the desire we've just seen here, Peter, the desire to stick to your task and keep on chipping away. Some might have backed off, but not this lot. This is very impressive.
Driven forward. It's an inviting looking ball, that.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Szoboszlai. Chiesa. Decore. Szoboszlai. And here's Chiesa. And here's Isak. And that will be the final act. Crystal Palace can finally smile now. They have held on in a difficult... Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of
Hello,
a match that will
everybody, and
really get
welcome
the
to
juices
today's
flowing.
match.
This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So things are underway. Wirtz does really well there. He is strong. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Peter, this guy, McAllister, is someone I see as the linchpin in this side. He's a playmaker who loves that little left-sided channel to release people further up the pitch. But I also like to see him play centrally at times. I think he's just very, very good in the number 10 position, and he's got a great understanding of that role.
Yeah, still certainly be leaning heavily on him.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Pass is just off target. Robertson. Patience, the overwhelming virtue in this game so far. And it's C.R.Y. Jeremy Pino. Now it's Johnson. Oh, they can break here. Kamada. And here's Mateta. He's found the way through. Van Dijk. Wits. Now, what about a counter-attack?
Well, neither team has yet managed to impose any authority, and as a consequence, this game's just drifted.
Strokes it back. And he's only too happy to take that back. Now it's McAllister. Oh, good-looking ball. Crystal Palace are looking to break at pace. Now it's Mateta. And it's gone back to the keeper. Robertson.
Liverpool always have been a side that are known for pressing, a style that's very high tariff, Peter.
But it can pay off big time, can't it?
Yeah, just about every top side are doing this now.
Gravenberg. And it's McAllister. Chiesa. And it's C.R.Y. Kamada. Now it's Pino. And he's managed to get free. And the shot! He's done very well to get to that.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Crystal Palace with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Wharton with the short one. Oh, such a clever touch. No way through. Big chance! But he's left disappointed.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Wharton. 15 minutes till half-time. And it's Pino. That's a nicely shaped ball. Shot at goal! It's there! And there is your opener. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be...
And it's been given away. Oh, nicely intercepted. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. He's not got that quite right. Robertson. Jeremy Pino. Crystal Palace looking to go into the break, 1-0 up. And it's Wits. And the counter is on. Richards. And Munoz. Wharton. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Wits.
Crystal Palace have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Robertson powering forward here. Now it's Isak. That has not gone well. Mateta. Wits. Nice interception, well timed. Richards with the clearance.
Added time.
Some resolute defending there. Knocks it into space. That's been slipped through. Alisson gets his hand for the first half. That is that. And it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Crystal Palace coming in at half-time, leading by 1-0.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised. hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think. Something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Crystal Palace with the game's only breakthrough. It's 1-0. Back on the way then.
Well, my advice would be to keep at it. If you're doing well, keep it going.
Robertson. And Frimpong. And it's Wirtz. And he's forced to go back. C.R.Y. Wharton producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. And it's Wharton. He's in a great position here. Threads one in. Johnson. It's a good... And a header! Harmlessly behind. Oh, well played. That's put paid to the danger.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And he can clear it away. Crystal Palace are looking to go forward now. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
The attendance for this match was
an hour into the second half.
29,950.
Tries to pass it through. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Corner number 2 then. They've played it short. Oh, that's nice.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Oh, he's found support out wide. Not the worst cross in the world, but still room for improvement. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got.
Now it's Mateta. Gives it back. C.R.Y. And here's Pino. Pino. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
Well, talk about being caught between a rock and a hard place. I don't think he had much choice there, although he's paid for it.
Substitution on the field. Number
It certainly
10.
looks appetising, well within shooting range.
Number
This
18.
the perfect chance to extend the advantage.
Number 20. Coming on the field. Number 7. Number 8. Jefferson Lam.
Now it's Lama.
Number 19. Hughes. Substitution.
Crystal Palace perhaps contemplating their next change here.
Well, you can only assume that the manager's got those substitutions on his mind. That pressing is so good, it's nice and early.
Oh, sweet feet. No, he's not getting past him there. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. So, what can they make of this? Crystal Palace have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution. And here's Wirtz. No, again, there's no way through.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Now it's Johnson. Oh, super find. Oh, that's a key interception. Ah, he's had it taken off him. Well, that is one way to stop him.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Crystal Palace leading here by this still precarious 1-0 margin. Great ball, and he's in here. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
That's hitter! And there's a goal! And surely now, the result's beyond doubt. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Crystal Palace have surely won it, or so you would think.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
Now, this could be a chance. Takes a shot! And one more try! Gakpo! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Gakpo is offering a wry smile there.
Liverpool get their fourth corner. McAllister plays it short. Oh, super ball! Decent chance! They're up to 5 corners now. And it's been taken short. Good ball, good take. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Szoboszlai. And we're done. Crystal Palace are walking off satisfied with their day's work. A result no less warranted. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise
Hello,
of a
everybody,
match
and
that will
welcome to
really get
today's
the
match.
juices flowing.
I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So we're very much on the way now. Well timed, excellent interception. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Pino. Now it's Mateta.
So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, what can we say about this fella, Jeremy Pino, Peter? I know the Canary Islands have to...
Ekitike! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Kamada. Wharton. Now it's Pino. Richards. So, Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
He's had a shot! Crystal Palace with the corner, there first. And it's been taken short. That is good strength. Corner number 2 then. Konate gets it clear. Ducore. And he skips past his man. And here's Mateta. Very nicely done. And it's Kamada. Now it's Mateta. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Brennan Johnson. And here's Pino. And here's Mateta. He's had it taken off him. He's having a shot! Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Now, can they get him away? That's a good ball. Isak might just make this.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Soboslai knocks it out wide. And it's McAllister. It's a good spell of possession, this. This is a promising build-up. Gravenberg. Neither side yet able to find the net. Ducore. Wharton. Now it's Pino. It's a promising position. Johnson. Ekitike. McAllister. Szoboszlai.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Another pass just keeps it ticking over. McAllister. And it's Szoboszlai. Tries to play, and he shoots! It's loose now, and they want... Oh, what has happened here? Johnson.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Still waiting for the first breakthrough, but not for the want of trying. And that has not gone well. Jones. Aimed beyond the defence. Nicely weighted ball. McAllister. There's the shot! Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Great vision. And here's Mateta. Mateta finds himself offside. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it.
There will be 1 minute added time.
McAllister plays a sharp little ball here. Wharton. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. So neither side has found a way through yet.
Well, this will have given them a chance to look for any potential holes and weaknesses in the opposition. Something that will bear fruit once the teams come out again, I'm sure, Peter.
So we are where we began. The scoreline remains 0-0 at the break. Shapes to shoot! It's hit the upright. Mateta chasing after it. Ekitike. Oh, well measured. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Kamada. And Wharton. Johnson. Now it's Mateta. To Kamada. And he welcomes it in. And he's picked it up out wide. He leaps for it! No, not the best of headers. Richards. Jones has given away a free kick. Well, we're still waiting for a goal to report here. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Knocks it into space.
Crystal Palace are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
And he's managed to get free. And a chance! And he hits the net. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Liverpool are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Liverpool have taken the lead.
Look, you can't deny that it's a blow, but this game is far from unsalvageable.
They're back in possession and ready to go again. And it's Pino. Johnson, real chance! And he's stuck it away! They're level in a
Trice!
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
Pressure? What pressure? He feels none of it.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Kamada goes back to front. Isak
Showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out.
Robertson. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game-changer on that bench, and he needs...
Great chance! No, just over.
He's not happy, and you'd expect that, but at least there's plenty of appreciation for what was a genuinely fine effort.
This is it then, now or never.
And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Crystal Palace really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Munoz. And it's Wharton. Decore. That has been cut short. Jones. And that's gone loose. Jones.
That's tidy. Can he get on the end of this? Nice control.
And he's had it nicked away. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Now it's Pino, and he's gone backward here. Liverpool can breathe again, just.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Richards cuts it out. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
2 added minutes
And
has
here's
been
Johnson.
indicated.
2 minutes to be added on. Pass just lacking in accuracy. Kamada. And it's Munoz. Now this could be a chance. Jones.
So 90 minutes have come and gone. It's going to be extra time.
So we are still gridlocked.
Well, look, this has been a hard-fought encounter, Peter, so mistakes are far more likely over the next 30 minutes.
As scores are level
So here we
after
go
90
then.
minutes.